Alright, so this video is probably going to be overlaid later, because this is just being recorded with my normal camera. I don't have an overlay or anything right now. However, this whole video is... I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I've decided to make this video because I feel like some of us, I wouldn't say all of us, because not all of us are, experiencing issues. Some of us have been having some issues or getting involved with stuff in chat. And, a couple other things I'm going to cover. That it's just, man, it's a lot. Anyways, the first thing I want to address is the chat, okay? Like the live chat. When I go live, it's fine for the first, 30-ish minutes. Maybe an hour if we're lucky, but the first 30 minutes, they're amazing, okay? We've got new people coming in. It's great. Everybody's great. And then, out of nowhere, there'll just be, like, arguments, well, I can't really say fighting. It's just, there's a lot going on, okay? And I don't know where it's coming from. So, with that being said, like, if you know who's causing these issues or whatever, let me know, okay? Because what I'm gonna do starting now, or whenever this video comes out, if I'm being told by multiple people, not just one, but by multiple people that you're causing issues, you will be timed out. And if I have to time you out more than 5 times, you're getting hidden. No, more than 3 times, you're getting hidden permanently from the channel, because I don't want to have to deal with this issue every time. I don't want there to be an issue where every single time I stream, there's this person's arguing, and now the whole chat's mad at this person. It shouldn't be like that every single time. And I'm not saying that it is, okay? I'm not mad. I know I sound like aggressive right now. I'm not... We shouldn't be starting arguments, okay? Let's just keep it as that. I know things are gonna happen. I know that. But almost every single time, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't even be happening. But besides that, besides the arguments, I've noticed there's also been a lot of spamming, which, occasionally I'll be like, yeah, okay, go ahead, spam. That's fine if there's not that many people in chat. If there's more than like 5 or 6 people, I don't want spamming. I know some of you ask, hey, can I write lyrics? That's fine. That's cool when there's not a lot of people. But if there's a lot, you're making it very hard for me to view the chat. Okay? Like, what's an example? I can't even, list one. Just, you guys know how the chat moves sometimes. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes there's a lot of messages going through. I don't want to see lyrics when I need to go read something, okay? What else? What's something else? I'm trying to, cover the stuff that I know happens most often. The venting. Okay? Now, before you start coming at me saying, you said I could do this, you said I could do that. True, I did say that. I totally get that, okay? First and foremost, let me make this known now. If you need to speak with someone, know that I am here. You can contact me by email, TikTok, probably some other stuff, but I won't have it listed here. I'm not giving out my phone number. That is a big no-no for me. But there are a good amount of ways that you can contact me if you need to speak with somebody. Know that whatever you tell me is, I would say, confidential, but I don't think I can say that. You know what I mean. It's between me and you. That's a private thing. I totally understand that, and I care for you guys. I truly do. But please don't, ask me first before you start saying stuff, okay? I personally don't mind it, but we have some people in chat that, tend to be like, oh, don't do that, you can't just come in here, or that just ruined my whole night. Ask me first, please, okay? I appreciate you all, and I care for you. I don't want any issues with the chat, and I've made this known multiple times. I just want it to be a calm stream. When I get on, I want us all to have fun. I don't want, this person's upset, and now that person's upset because the person who was mad first came in and said all this. I don't want that to happen, okay? What else? What else? Also, I've noticed with, maybe 2 or 3 people, it's not a big issue, But with those people, I feel like it kind of is. People are feeling as if I am not paying attention to them. We'll keep it like that, okay? Because I don't like saying ignore. But some messages are either hidden by moderators, or I just don't see them in general because I'm blind. We all know that. Or I just didn't get the chance to read it, okay? Do not feel as if you are being ignored. I make sure that I can get to as many messages as I possibly can. I keep it on all messages at all times, so that way I can view whatever happens, okay? If I do not get to the issue then, do know that I will get to it as soon as I see it. Don't feel like you're being left out of anything, or that I'm not saying hello, or all that. I will greet you when I see you, okay? Do not attempt to, like, make a big scene out of it. And I'm not saying, I don't care, don't make it obvious, I'm gonna see you when I see you. Although I am kind of saying it like that, it's not how I'm coming off. You're not being ignored, okay? I've got stuff that I'm dealing with, you know, other people in the stream. I will say hello when I see you, okay? Know that. You are not ignored in any way, and if it does feel like that, you can come speak with me about it, okay? I have an email. You can contact me by my email. I think that's mainly it with the chat, maybe. Wait, hold on. What else? We've covered arguing. We've covered modding. That's something else I want to talk about. The moderation, okay? I know sometimes you guys will come in and there'll be a bunch of mods. Because some of you are new. I get that, okay? That's perfectly fine. You'll notice that there's a lot of moderators. Why is that? That is because you have to be here for 3 streams. If you ask me, you can have it by all means. As long as you are being reasonable with it, okay? If I give you moderator and I see that you're timing out people left and right and it's not even for a sensical reason, I'm most likely going to either hide you or unmod you permanently. You won't get that back. But I've noticed that there'll be sometimes you guys will have alternate accounts, or there will be people that you're friends with that you want moderated. That's cool. That's fine. I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, maybe like favoritism. It's not like that, but it kind of is in a way. I will gladly make your friend moderator as long as your friend is also being reasonable with the mod. If I notice that they're doing, you know, insane things with it, they won't get it back, and you will most likely get yours taken away as well, because, you know, you're with your friend. You should be telling them how, you know, the whole moderation thing works. There shouldn't be somebody getting randomly timed out because they said hi. Spamming. We all know the spamming. I just discussed it not too long ago. If you are spamming and it's like repetitive and it's annoying other people, that's when it becomes a big issue for me, okay? I personally don't care about it. But if there's people telling you, hey, stop spamming, or, you know, just stop in general, it shouldn't be a continuation of that, okay? We should stop it right there and then. Otherwise, I'm going to have to intervene, and I don't want to do that, okay? Just try to chill out, okay? Just chill. And with the whole moderation thing, you guys know, if you're here for 3 streams or more, you get moderator. If I don't mod you after 3 streams, let me know. But also don't, like, attack me about it, okay? I was here for 3 streams and you didn't do that. I will get to you. All you gotta do is ask nicely, or, once again, contact me. It's very simple, okay? What else? What else? I've also noticed, some of you think I haven't, you will go into your communities or whatever, or my community sometimes. It's happened before. I've seen it, my own self. You'll go into either your community or my community and talk about other members in a not so friendly manner, okay? That's not cool. If you have an issue with the person, you need to speak with them, okay? And I get it, you know, some people aren't very easy to speak with because, you know, some people got high tempers. I get that. That's cool. But that's no reason for you to sit there and, you know, like, talk about them in a rude way. Unless they're being rude, I totally get that. That's something you need to come and speak with me about. Don't go and, like, start stuff outside of the community, because then when you guys come back here, I have to deal with that in my chat, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm not saying it like a keep me out of it, but just don't, man. I don't know what's been going on. Like, it's insane. Anyways, what else? We've talked about the chat, we've talked about communities. Community posts and mentions, okay? Now, sometimes I get notifications, not for my community, unless I get tagged. But sometimes I get notifications saying that I got mentioned in something, whether it be a post, I don't think they do comments, but posts, videos, stuff like that. Sometimes I get mentioned in them and I get a notification, but sometimes I don't. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's stupid. But if need be, do try to like mention me in like a community post or something aside from the video, because otherwise I might not see it. And it's been like that with like fan art, videos, or just other stuff, you know? I don't want you guys to make it or feel as if I'm seeing it and I'm not responding. I don't see it, okay? It's weird. YouTube has a weird system. It's not my fault. It's mainly YouTube. But if you do inform me that something was made for me, or that you wanted me to see something and you tag me and it's not working, leave a comment or something under a community post saying, you know, that you're having issues reaching out to me. What else? I don't even know what else to cover, honestly. The comments, okay? I don't know if we've been here already, but I'm gonna go over them. And if I repeat stuff, that's too bad. But our comments, okay? Sometimes they're fine. Sometimes, I don't know. I can't really talk about the comments. There's no big issues with it. It's just, it's weird because sometimes you guys will leave comments and then I can't see them for some reason. I don't know why it does that. YouTube has a lot of bugs that they need to fix instead of worrying about if the kids are on the platform or not. It's dumb. We have a good amount of people here, okay? And with the comments that I get, occasionally I'll see them and sometimes I won't. And it's mainly because for some reason either your comment is new or YouTube held it for what do they call it? Moderation or something like that. I don't know why it does that. It's stupid. I will get to you when I get to you, okay? And along with that, shoot, what else? I don't even know, honestly. I'll probably get back to this later. There'll probably be a new version of this up whenever this finishes. I don't know. You guys already know. Now, I haven't made rules exactly in the channel, which is kind of a big issue. But I feel like something should be kind of obvious. Don't come in to stream on, you know, some crazy stuff, right? Come in with, you know, a positive attitude. Unless you're not feeling too great, then I understand that. I fully understand that. Do not use that as an excuse to come and target other people in the chat just because you're upset about something. If you're upset and you're so mad to the point where you want to start yelling at other people here, don't bring that energy. Come back when you're, you know, a little bit calmer, okay? It's crazy. It's really crazy. I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to be content. However, that doesn't mean that I'm going to just let everything slide just because, oh, this person's not feeling too great. We're not going to do that. It gets to a point, okay? The rules, I'll probably figure out how to get that sometime soon. I don't know when, but I don't even know what to say, honestly. You guys know. Be respectful. Don't spam. Don't beg, okay? Come in with a positive mindset if you can. And, I don't know, keep the chat tame. I get occasionally we'll have some people, you know, just say some outrageously crazy stuff. Okay. That, we can handle that. But if you're, like, coming in and you're just spouting straight nonsense or talking about something that's not even related at all to anything being said, why? It's insane. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, something else that I also wanted to talk about was the early or late streaming, because I forgot who said it. Somebody had mentioned earlier that I stream way late, or was it earlier or later? Earlier than I usually do. Reason being, when I was doing my live streams, I think I was still, was it the beginning of summer or was it the end of school? It was a mix of both. But like at that time I stream, like right now it's 6:49 p.m. for me, right? Sun's still out a little bit. I used to go live around like when I got out of school. So around 3ish to maybe 5 p.m. That time has been way lowered because I have some stuff going on. It's not like crazy stuff, but it's like I have a life outside of YouTube, okay? I can't just go live whenever I want, even though I kind of want to. But I'm trying to get earlier. It's probably not going to work. I want to give you guys content, okay? Sometimes I won't have my phone and I can't go live. That's something I can't control. But when I can go live, I want to be able to, you know, speak with everybody, catch up on stuff. Sometimes I can't go live, and that becomes a big issue because I won't be able to upload and, you know, stuff like that. I don't even know, to be honest. Like, I don't even know what to say. There's a lot. I'll probably make another video